In this video, I'm going to provide an overview of how a BCM user can test business continuity plans and document the results of such tests. So here I'm on the Business Continuity Management dashboard. If I go to my menu selection in Business Continuity, I can access the Business Continuity test plans. I'm going to select this record here as my example. As you can see, it has a name, it has a description like all objects in open pages. And in this example, we have a communication plan that we want to test during a workplace unavailability scenario. The purpose of the test is to determine the effectiveness of the communication plan and the communication team in a workplace unavailability scenario. The scope of the test is to identify is for the communications team to identify a disruptive event and provide notification to all employees at a particular location. And the objective is to improve the communication team performance in executing the communication plan. So this view, like all other views in open pages, can be configured for a user's particular needs. You can change the location of any of these fields within the page. You can also add additional fields. You can add additional values as needed. All of this can be done through the UI. So it's a fairly simple process, which is provided in a separate video. So here on the test details section, we have different selections that can be made for the type of test that's being conducted. In this instance, I have a full simulation. We have the frequency that the test is going to occur, weekly, monthly, bi-yearly, annually. Then we have how the test results will be communicated, or who should be receiving the test results under the communications field. We have a start date and an end date for this test plan, and then we have owners, assignees, and an approver that can be selected here as well. There is not an out-of-the-box workflow related to the test plan. However, you can see how a user could develop a workflow on their own. With the scheduler, we can continually repeat the execution of a workflow over time. You can also set start and end dates as the last stage of your workflow, so you could have this annual test being performed each year within a given period of time, and you could set that to recycle on a continual basis so that you could notify the owners and assignees and approvers that this plan needs to be executed. Moving further down on the page, we have the creation date and last modification date of the record, and we have the different objects that can be associated to the test plan. So we have the business continuity plan itself, so this would be the plan that we would be testing. If I click on the selection, you can see the business continuity plan record and all the details related to that record. We have the test result object that I'll get to shortly. We also have the team that's involved with the testing. So here's the communications team. If I click on my side panel icon, you can see the users, the employees that are part of this team, as well as the other plans that they're related to. And then we have an attachment section. So if you wanted to add instructions on performing the test or how to record test results, you could provide that here. It's available to download for a user to see the plan itself. And you can attach many different types of documents through this attachments section here. We also have the relationship tree view that shows the different objects related to the test plan. So here you can see the business continuity plan and then all the relationships from that plan if you needed to see that information. So we have our test plan in place, and we have results that we can create from the test plan. These would be the test results from executing the plan. This is a child object of the test plan object. And in this record, you can see we have a name, we have a description. So this is the results from the April 2020 communications plan test. We have the test type that's coming from the parent object, full simulation. We have it in a status of draft. So when this record right now is in a workflow, and that workflow provides the individual user who's performing the test, and then a reviewer who will be reviewing the test result, and then it closes it into it changes the status to closed when that review is complete. We also have how the test was executed that you can type in right here, and then we have the outcome of the test. So in this example, I have an outcome of a failure, and the reason for the failure can be documented in this text box here. So I said the communications team failed to identify and alert all employees within permissible time period, and then an issue was created on the tested business continuity plan. We have the date the test occurred, we have whether or not issues need to be created, and then any lessons learned from the test. So in this example, I put that there was a missing team member who was on vacation, and there wasn't a good way of identifying any backup to that person who was on vacation. Then we have our creation date and last modification date, and we can have a listing of the objects that are related to this test result here. So we have the business continuity plan that was tested, we have the test plan itself, which is the object that we just were reviewing, and then you can add additional attachments here, just like what was available on the other object that we just reviewed, and a relationship tree that shows all the relationships to the test result object. So that's an overview of how a user can test a business continuity plan. Thank you for your time.